G'day guys, Grazy back with another episode of MyTeam, episode 10. Today we're playing the Pistons, and there's our newest addition to the squad, the Slender Man, Brandon Ingram. Brandon's one of my favourite young players in the NBA. We're really looking forward to seeing how he goes this year. He'll actually be teammates in real life with that man too, Big JaVale. That Lakers team's going to have some serious length to it. With the big JaVale, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma's got a lot of length to him as well. Lonzo Ball's tall for a point guard. Even Rondo's got them long arms, and of course LeBron. They could be a bit of a handful defensively. I think that's been overlooked a little bit with this Lakers team. So that'll be a lot of fun to watch. And we're going to see how Brandon Ingram goes on the MyTeam squad today. Picked him up quite cheap, not an expensive player at all. One advantage he does have, he has a dynamic duo with Kyle Kuzma. Both of those cards you can get pretty cheap, and that gives them a bit of a boost when we're on the same squad. So we'll add them and see how they go to the team. More big news in the NBA today with big Karl Anthony Towns re-signing a max deal with the Wolves. 5 years and 190 million big boys. That came as a bit of a surprise to me. I'd kind of thought that he was actually going to leave the team. I didn't think re-signing there was going to be a big option for him. And there's Brandon's dead. Brandon's played one game. He's back up. It's okay. I thought Brandon was dead in his first game. I thought big Karl Anthony was probably going to be on the move. I didn't think he had a great deal of interest in re-signing with the Wolves, but it's amazing what $190 million can do to sway your opinion. I think that pretty much sends the end of the time at Minnesota for Jimmy Buckets. I can't see them keeping him because they seem to be at odds, big Karl and big Jimmy. So it looks like Andrew Wiggins will stay. It looks like Jimmy Buckets will leave. They wanted him traded within the next few days because I think their media day comes up. There's Brandon Ingram using that length. Nice little pass from J. Rich. And Brandon with that length takes care of that one. So that Wolves situation, I haven't really seen anything like this entering a start of an NBA season. You have things that happen early in the year, or things may flare up at the trade deadline, but you normally don't see things like a week before your first pre-season games take off. They've had enough drama to last them a year or two. They haven't even made it to their first practice game. We romped Detroit. Didn't play that well in the second half of that game, and look at Drummond. He's a sad panda. He's not happy there. He looks real down in the dumps. Big Chris Webber's happy with himself though. They still haven't got Chris Webber's spot on there in that game. He still doesn't look quite right, but I think he looks a little bit better than previous years. Who did we pick up from the Pistons? It's the Zaza, two-time NBA champ and general nuisance. Big Zaza's in the squad. Highly unlikely that we'll see Zaza take part in too many games, to be honest. He did a good job for the Warriors, but in this mode, I don't think he's going to give us enough value. I run a pretty fast offense, and fast just isn't Zaza's go. That's big Mike Conley's go, just pulling up them smooth threes. So we've just worked our way through the Eastern Conference. There's Brandon getting a stop with that length, and it ends up with his good mate Kuzma. Kyle runs the floor quite nicely for a big fella and throws that dunk down. Here we turn a bit of defence into easy offence. Sam Pham taught me that. Good defence leads to easy buckets. Big Tree Rollins ran the floor quite well. Jojo with a nifty pass to Chris Webber. Again, I never skip these cutscenes at halftime. They always look good. So we try and use all the different courts so we can see all the different cutscenes at halftime. Big Joel's brought up at the top of the key, and he's pumped. He's seen Big Ben hit a shot in the last episode, and he's like, I can do that too. Nice little pass there to Big Aaron Gordon. Again, if you can get him, he's quite cheap. And he's a solid addition to your team at power forward. Probably a good guy to have coming off your bench, quite athletic. And he can hit them open shots. Daniel Gibson can hit them shots, look at him. He normally knocks them, he just doesn't even bother there. So we've got to look at the hustle here from Big Chris. Won the ball back, and Boogie says, I'll knock that one down then. Good bit of hustle there. That could have been a bad possession, but we've got something out of it. Big Jojo flushes that one down. He's pretty happy with himself again. So we romp them pretty easily. So that's the end of the Bucks. We've got the 3 packs, so we'll just go and open them up, and everyone's going to be... Oh boy. There's a problem with the servers. We've logged back in after about an hour, and we're going to play the Bucks again. By Jenkins, did that make me unhappy, folks. For some reason, you could get into my player okay, but the MyTeam servers were dead. So there was no record of that. We didn't get our 750V MT. We got nothing, no packs, and we had to go back and play them again. And as you can see, I didn't play all that well, and I was sooky the whole time here. Big Ben! Thanks, Big Ben. Post him up, son. Just too big. I think he posted up poor Delhi then. No Australian love there. Big Jojo doing some work. I was sooky this whole game, because I was very, very upset that I had to be playing this again. This is late in the game. Giannis, he's fumbled it. Oh, then all hell's broken loose on that play. Everyone's panicked. Dennis Scott's ended up with him. Boogie for the clutch 3 throw. Makes it. Oh boy, we did not want to be playing this game again. A loss here would have probably tipped me over the edge. In this last possession, I'm not sure what the plan was from the Bucks here. You're down 3. That's not the shot you would have thought. I was certain that was going to go in. Big Ben's excited. Aaron Gordon's excited. Big Joel, he just wants to get the hell out of there. He's sick of playing. He's knocked Giannis over. No shaking of the hands for Big Joel. He wants out of there. The boys look unimpressed. They've had to spend an extra night in Milwaukee. We finally got that pack. And who did we get? What was our reward for playing these guys twice? Nice contract card. It's Ersan Ilyasova. Ersan and Azaza. That's not a massive reward for beating the two teams. At least Ersan can knock down some threes for you, so he can be handy, I guess. There might be a few challenges later on where we need Bucks players, and he might be one we can actually use. There's Big Drum doing some business. He's quite good in this mode, actually, Big Drum. That's his go. You can get you some block shots, inhales rebounds. And look at Big Ben. He's driven to the lane and not ended up on his ass. I'm impressed with you, Big Ben. He's done the business there. Boogie pulled up another quick 3. I think Big Drum wanted that to miss so he could get an offensive rebound and throw it back. If you do get a miss in this mode, it's not the end of the world. If you can get that offensive rebound and you get the putback, you actually get your second chance points, your offensive rebound. That can actually rack you up a few points. Good bit of defense here. And running the court, Big Brandon still on the squad, and he throws it down. Gets down the court quite well for a guy. What is he? What, 6'9", 6'10"? Runs the floor very well. And he always looks half asleep. So I respect that highly. So pulling away from the Bucks, Jay Rich with that all green everything release. He's pretty happy with himself. He knocks him down. Then he drives. Poor defense. He just drew. That was Big Draymond. I got the Warrior 23s mixed up. The 23s teamed up. Draymond again. Little push shot. Got it to go, and he's flat on his ass as well. Daniel Gibson pulls up, and we're routing the Bucks. Blown them away here. Oh, actually, we've got the Pacers, sorry. I'm confused with my Bucks logo. And we've rolled them by 18 points. That was a good win. Now we can go and open up one of the Pacers packs. Victor's stunned. Everyone's stunned. We've got the nice win there. Plenty of points. Everyone's happy. We can go and open up the Pacers pack. Or can we? 609 MT. We've beaten them easily. And we've fallen short. That is disappointing. Thank you very much for watching that disappointment, guys. If you like that one, give it a thumbs up. Maybe even hit the subscribe button. I would love to hear how you're going with your MyTeam. Feel free to pop it in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching.